Hey guys, I'm officially sad. My glasses are broken. See? There's no lens in here because a screw fell out. It fell on my carpet, and it's such a tiny screw that it's probably deep within the carpet, which means it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. So that kind of blows. Looks like I'm gonna have to get a new pair of glasses. Yeah, so today's question of the day is leave a comment about something that you have lost, and did you find it, yes or no? Actually, I have a good story about something I lost. My class ring, which I don't have it, Tori has it, but when I had it, it was on my finger, and I was swimming in a lake, and so I kind of we were, roughhousing in the lake, me and my friends, and the ring flies off my finger, and it's on the bottom of this murky lake. Now, luckily, after 2 hours of digging for it, we were able to find it, which is amazing, because, the bottom was all murky, and the lake wasn't clean, so you couldn't see much in front of your face. A friend of mine found it, and, we weren't really friends at the time, but we were friends ever since, I'll tell you that. So yeah, leave a comment about something you've lost and found. Or maybe not necessarily found, just something you lost. Hey dudes, I have a battle, UU, against aRaptor 1, who is a friend of mine and a YouTube battler, and we decided to do a UU match here. He leads with Uxie, I go with the Eruption, and that gets a crit and actually kills it. And as you can see, he goes first, and my Typhlosion is also scarfed, which means his Uxie was scarfed. I don't know why. Maybe it was a trick Uxie, I think that's what he said, trick Uxie. So he decided not to trick because obviously my Typhlosion was also scarfed, and he just set up Stealth Rocks. So anyway, I had to go for the Eruption against Shuckle, and he just poisons me with Toxic, and that's kind of sad. So I go into Steelix because I know there's not a whole lot that the Shuckle can do to Steelix, and I decide to set up the Stealth Rocks, but he goes with the Encore again and locks me into Stealth Rocks, and I don't feel like switching right now, because he's probably going to knock off, and that's kind of lame and stuff. So I decide to stay Steelix in. Hopefully I'll stop getting encored after a while, and he goes into Toxicroak. And as it turns out, this Toxicroak is going to be a major problem for me, because he Swords Dances. And I get kind of lucky against it, but that's life, I guess. I go for a Calm Mind as he gets the second Swords Dance, and I don't think there's a whole lot he can do to me except for, Sucker Punch or something. But I go for the second Calm Mind as he Stone Edges, and that looks to be a 2-hit KO, which is bad. So I decided to go for a Surf, try to kill it, but he goes for a Stone Edge and does take me down. So I'm thinking, oh crap, I really don't have much. So I go into Steelix, hoping that I can get an Earthquake off, and he misses the Cross Chop, and I'm able to take down Toxicroak. So that was pretty lucky for me. That Toxicroak probably would have done quite a bit of damage to my team had I not killed it there, so sucks for aRaptor 1. And he goes into Roserod and decides just to go for a Leaf Storm, as I go into Typhlosion. And yeah, I think I'm probably going to be dead to two more poison hits, so I decide just to go for an Overheat. Whatever he switches into should be taking quite a bit of damage. And he goes into Nubs, his Shuckle, and I go for the Overheat, and I'm able to take it down, which is good. And I actually survive with 4 hit points on Typhlosion as he goes into Porygon 2. And I'm just going to go for an Overheat. I mean, I'm dead anyway if I try to switch in because of Stealth Rocks. So, yeah, I just get as much damage on as I can, and the Porygon 2 finishes me off with Ice Beam. And that's that. So anyway, I don't feel like letting this thing, rape my team, so I go into Shaman to scare it off, because I don't think Porygon 2 is going to be staying in against a special sweeper. And not to over-predict, I just go for the Seed Flare, as he goes into Roserod, which X4 resists it. But I do have the Hidden Power Fire, and I'm just going to go for it because I think I can kill it with Hidden Power Fire. And I do take down the Roserod, which ends up being amazing. Cute little Shaman. And he goes into Swellow. And Steelix is pretty much a perfect counter to Swellow, so I decide just to go into that as he predicts me attacking him and protects, but I don't, and Swallow just gets that Toxic Orb off. And at this point, he really can't do anything to me because all he has left is Porygon 2 and Swallow, so he just decides to try to go for the Facade, does like nothing to Steelix, and I finish it off with Stone Edge. So now he goes into Porygon 2, and he's probably just going to recover, so I decide just to set up the Toxic on it, because I know he can't switch out or anything, so in a few turns, this Toxic is pretty much going to guarantee me the win here, so that is that. So I decide to go into Feraligatr, predicting the Ice Beam, and I do get it. So Feraligatr takes the Ice Beam pretty nicely as Porygon 2 takes some more Toxic damage. And I'm just going to go for a Waterfall just to get as much damage on this Porygon 2 as possible, because I really don't feel like him stalling me with like Recover and stuff, so might as well just get some damage. He goes for a T-Wave, and he ends up paralyzing Feraligatr, but I'm just going to go for the Waterfall again. If he doesn't kill me with Discharge, then it's going to be my game, and I do survive, and I'm able to take him down with Waterfall. So, great game, Raptor. Make sure you check him out. He's a great YouTube battler. Rate, comment, subscribe, guys. Peace.